Get out and move forward with my life. Got a family that loves me and wants me to do right. But instead I'm here locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, free and independent.
You're listening to Controversy Radio with your hosts, Jesse and Celicia.
Man, I wish Canadians were cool, you know? Like, literally, I think American hicks are the coolest people on the face of the earth.
I wish I was an American hick.
I want to be a hick in America, because not only...
Not just a regular hick, like a gun-tootin'
No,
hick.
like a southern gun-tootin', rootin', smootin', you know? Like, I want to be Yosemite Sam.
Why? I'm Sam Von Schmam, that's why.
He has a red mustache, and he goes, because he...
Americans seem like they have so much more fun and they have so much more
Americans,
balls.
Specifically American hicks.
Yes,
I want to be
hicks.
a hick. How come we're not hicks?
We gotta move to like Texas or somewhere.
We gotta move to like Alabama. Like I want to be like real southern.
No, like,
where like I got that accent where you talk all slow and shit.
The reason people are gonna wonder why we're saying this, the reason we're saying that is because they live such a good life.
Like they're just free to shoot their guns
and do whatever they want.
Go
the government
hunting.
can't tell them shit. They get mad enough at the government, they'll go rush the Parliament building with their guns and take it over. I mean, damn.
The only reason I really wanted to be a hick to begin with is because, like, here, we just had a gun ban. So now, not only are crazy criminals gonna run around trying to shoot and kill people, but now all of the good Canadian hicks are gonna be disarmed. So here we go. This is why I wanna be an American hick.
Yeah.
Because they won't let the government take their weapons.
Exactly. But then Canadians, we're like in the middle of this epidemic. Things are gonna get worse. Stores are gonna run out of food. People are gonna start looting and doing crazy shit. And Captain She-Man, Justin Trudeau, wants to come out and say, oh, we're gonna ban guns, and over 1,000 different
types,
models of guns they want to ban.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm like, imagine if we were in like Alabama or like, you know, somewhere like that, like way down south. Like, ain't nobody taking my gun. I want to be that.
Hey, what's going on this side?
But instead, we're up here freezing our asses off, having the government tell us not to go outside, we can't work. And then on top of that, all of my good hick friends have to now give up their guns. Who's gonna protect me?
You're telling me I could be wearing a straw hat with some weed in my mouth, sticking out of my mouth, and living the...
Okay, Huckleberry Finn and
making my
Tom
own
Sawyer.
moonshine.
Right? I want to live like Tom Sawyer. He's great. He does what he wants. They live like basically off the grid, you know? I mean, and the government can't tell him shit. I'm jelly.
Us Canadians we're very sheepish.
Oh yeah.
Very.
We are for everything Americans are not. We're all like, socialism, yeah. Gun bans, yeah. Biggest gay parade in the world, yay. Gay marriage, everything, yay.
So in Canada, they decided to have a false flag while everybody was on lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Then they did some shady shit with an ex-cop or a cop wannabe who just so happened to have an identical police cruiser with the ones that the Nova Scotia police have, the full uniform.
Yep.
The guy goes on a shooting spree and starts killing a bunch of people and burns a bunch of places down.
We have no evidence that any of this happened. And then they don't tell us any
of the details. This is all we get, and we gotta like piece these pieces. Wait,
together?
Piece these pieces together. How would I say this?
Piece.
No English.
Anyway.
Do you get what I mean? So now we gotta put all the pieces together because the government's giving us a bunch of bullshit, and then we sit there and take it and we ask for more.
We're like, can you also take our knives? Because those are a little scary.
Yeah, like now because of this gun ban, they also came out and said that if someone breaks into your house, because those guns are illegal now, even if that's your last resort to defending yourself, you're not allowed to use that weapon, not even load it and just use it to get the guy to leave.
He will walk free and spit on you as as you're going into court to defend yourself because you have to defend yourself. It's crazy.
And to all the stupid people that think guns kill people, the same idiot that wants to go on a killing spree, if he didn't have a gun, he would use a knife. If he didn't have a knife, he would use a baseball bat. If he didn't have a baseball bat, he would pick up a brick. If he didn't have a brick, you get what I'm saying.
Okay. What people need to realize is that if you really want to help solve the whole gun violence issue, is that you have to actually help the people who are committing these crimes. It's not everyday average people who commit these crimes. It's usually criminals, mentally ill people who literally have something mentally wrong with them that they never received help for. Most people who commit any sort of violence also have mental problems that they needed help with, but society doesn't help them. Nobody helps them, their family, but instead we're gonna go banning stuff like
you see,
objects.
You Americans should listen to this and take this as a warning. Use Canada as an example to why the whole gun registry and all that bullshit doesn't work. Because in Canada they told everybody, hey, go register your guns, go do this and this and this and this and that.
If you do it legally,
just so you can get a gun, you do it legally, then we'll let you have one. Everybody abide by the rules and everybody went along with it, and then all of a sudden now they're like, oh, by the way, we're just gonna ban all of these. So now you guys can just basically have 3 types of guns and have fun.
Yep, single barrel, like single shot guns that you have to like load. You know, like those old back in the day guns that you'd have to load the gunpowder into. Yeah.
These idiots also came out and said that the public was worried that the police was becoming militarized, and then their excuse was, well, we don't want the public to be militarized.
Yep.
It's like, what?
Wow. So bold. Like, they're just like, yep, we're gonna militarize the police and then we're gonna take all of your guns to make sure. So it's like, so you're not even saying that the police are militarized because of criminals and because of criminal activity. You're doing this for the general public. That's crazy. That's unprecedented. Good. And it's insane that Canadians are putting up with this. And this is why our entire point of this video is that we wish we were hicks.
Yeah.
I want to be a rootin' tootin'.
Gun tootin'.
Yeah.
Hillbilly.
Right?
Texan. Drive around my pit.
Honestly, they all have like 50 acres of land.
The reason we say that too is because Americans have balls compared to Canadians.
Well, compared to Canadians, they have like huge cojones.
Yeah.
Canadians are sissies.
Americans are rushing their government buildings with guns saying, hey, mother effers, end the lockdown now. And the government's like, damn.
Defense is a healthy immune system, and I take care of my body. I eat the right food, I take vitamins, I drink the right water. Vitamin D and vitamin C have been proven already. So we have everything that we need. We don't need a vaccine.
But in Canada, in the middle of the epidemic, they're like, give us your guns, and we're like, okay, yes sir.
Would you like my my baseball bats too, my crowbars, and anything else I could use to defend myself?
My under 18-year-old daughter. I'll also throw her in.
My firstborn child.
I'll throw her in if you want to.
But they'll be like, remember the story with Cain and Abel?
Jesse!
They're gonna be like,
oh my God.
We don't want your daughters, give us your boys.
Well, what we wanted to say is that we're totally against the gun ban, and you should be too. Not because we want people to die or because we don't care about people dying from guns. We actually do care, a lot more than people would think. But the thing is, we are for practical solutions to the problem. And the problem is to help the people that generally need help in our society, the people who are forgotten, the people who are mentally ill, the people who are impoverished, the people who are in gangs, the people who are in like violent situations, the people who are drug dealers. Those are the people we need to reach out to. That's where the police and the investigators and the FBI and the Canadian forces, they should all be focusing on that type of stuff. But instead they're like, well, if you got your gun legally, we're gonna take it. Give me it. What's that gonna do for people who want to commit a crime against ordinary, protected civilians and people like you and I? What are we gonna do when somebody actually breaks into our house though? Think about it.
Hey honey,
what are we
someone's
gonna do?
breaking in. Quick, load the musket.
Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for listening. Check out the links below if you care. If you don't, we know you'll be back because you like us anyway. Thanks for watching.
Don't be a bitch. Hit the like button.
Peace.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking finger.
You're listening to Controversy Radio with your hosts, Jesse and Celicia.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But
Controversy Radio.
I had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Hi guys, thank you so much for joining us for this video. I'm your girl Celicia from Controversy Radio. Unfortunately though, Jesse couldn't make it for this video, so...
I'm right here.
Pipe down over there. Anyway guys, back to the video. If you liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're one of those who didn't like it so much, well, you should like it and subscribe anyway because there'll be a lot more for you not to like. Thanks for watching. Peace.